We had prepared to go 5 sets with someone. We just didn't know who, for that tournament. And we trained that way in practice, played a 5th set, different things like that. And just, I think, talked to the girls about how to manage those games and get through those games. And, it was tight at the end, and I think it showed a lot of confidence, a lot of trust in one another for them to come through at the end like that. Because it was, Hampton was a solid team, and they played great against us and had one player that just really went off, so we handled it well, and it was good to see them come together as a team.
What kind of challenges does Duquesne offer your team?
Watching video, Duquesne might be the most skilled team that we've played to this point, I feel like. They've got a lot more maturity on their team. They've got some seniors that are solid. One of them's had an injury, I'm assuming, because she didn't play last weekend, so they're a much different team without her. So I think going into the match, we're really focused on what we're doing, and when it comes to defense, a lot of it's gonna change whether or not she plays. So that's kind of what we're interested to see, and we've got plan A, we've got plan B. We've got one for when she's playing and one for when she's not. So, yeah.
Is there one you feel better with, plan A or plan B?
No, they'll both work, but I mean, she's their go-to,
Right.
So yeah, I'd love to have everybody's best lineup. That's when you're going to be your best going into conference, and we need to see great volleyball. We need to see a great team, and they've got it. They do. They've got a great team. They're well coached. We went to 5 with them here last year, and we're a different team now. We're a different team, and especially going into a 5th set like that. And so I'm interested to see our girls respond. It's the first time we've played a team from last year, so it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun.
The team is ranked nationally blocks per set. Obviously, compared to last year, can you pinpoint what the transformation is? Why they're so much better this year with the blocking?
We've spent a lot of time in the spring on footwork and building a lot of strength and power and explosiveness, and so I think that with our strength coach, throughout the spring and the summer, has helped the girls be able to get out of the blocks, so to speak, a little bit quicker. But I will say that we have spent a lot more time on just our eye work and trusting our reads a little bit more this fall and through preseason camp. And I think the girls have a better understanding of what to see and when they are blocking and what they should be looking at and when. Kevin is really attentive to that. I know I've spoken on that before. He does a great job and has learned how to speak to all of them well and help them learn. So I think that the way we've broken down the game is a little bit different also. And so when it comes to defending opponents, so that might be some help. But really it comes down to their hard work and their discipline and their trust in what we're doing, I think, and that leads to great things.
How was the pace of practice yesterday? Was there any tired legs out there?
No, they look good. This is a long week of volleyball for us. And we're so, just like anybody else, I think, we're so much better when we're fresh. We're strong, we jump high, we hit hard, we move quicker, and we react better. And so you want to make sure you put them in a good place to compete at their highest level. And, so we went a little bit shorter than usual, than we would go on our first day back. But we went hard, and they were more alert and more communicative than they've been on I think every coach has this thing where it's a day after a day off, and sometimes it takes a little bit. You think they're going to be just on it like that, and it just takes a little while to get in the groove, and they were on it yesterday. So I think that, we really talked about, hey, we only have a couple days of practice, and they need to be great. And so they did a really good job with that.
I think part of that extra focus is the winning streak. You're really feeling the energy building with that.
Maybe. I think they've been pretty consistent. I think after the first week of play, that road trip to Toledo, I think they were pretty spent after that, and trying to get the hang of school and travel and all that kind of stuff. And now I feel like, we've done this a few weeks. This was their second road trip, and I think they really made it a point as a group to be much better after their second road trip than they were after their first. So I think that it, again, shows a lot that they're learning and improving.